The excitement was palpable as we boarded our flight, each of us filled with a mix of anticipation and curiosity. Our mission to buy a real Formula One car. Not just any car, but a piece of racing history. The stakes were high and the challenge was immense. Not just any car, a championship winner. It sounded crazy, almost impossible. But that's what made it so thrilling. The idea of owning a car that had once roared across the finish line first was intoxicating. Could we really do this? The anticipation was immense. The journey was long and the road ahead was filled with uncertainties, but we were determined to see it through. We flew into Amsterdam, a city of canals and bicycles. The vibrant energy of the city was infectious, and it felt like the perfect starting point for our quest. Then, a rental van took us further and further into the Dutch countryside. The scenery changed from urban hustle to serene landscapes, and we felt a sense of calm wash over us. The landscape was flat, green, and filled with windmills. It was picturesque, almost like a painting. The beauty of the Dutch countryside was undeniable. Where would we find a Formula One car here? The question lingered in our minds as we navigated the winding roads. It seemed improbable, almost like a wild goose chase. The GPS led us to a nondescript industrial estate. It was far from the glamorous image of a Formula One garage we had in our heads. Rows of gray buildings stretched before us, each one identical. Doubts crept in. Was this really the place? It felt anticlimactic, almost disappointing. Had we come all this way for nothing? The thought was disheartening. We had traveled so far, and the possibility of failure loomed large. This couldn't be right, could it? We exchanged puzzled glances, each of us hoping that we had somehow missed a crucial detail. The adventure was far from over, and we were determined to find our prize. We found the right building number. It was an unassuming structure from the outside, blending in with the other industrial buildings around it, but we knew this was the place where our adventure would begin. The door was massive, like something out of a James Bond film. It creaked and groaned as it slowly opened, revealing the secrets it had kept hidden for so long. Excitement and nerves bubbled in my stomach. My heart raced as I imagined what lay beyond the threshold. It felt like we were on the brink of discovering a long-lost treasure. What would be behind this door? The anticipation was almost unbearable. We had heard rumors, but now we were about to see it with our own eyes. This was it, the moment of truth. We took a deep breath and stepped forward, ready to uncover the mystery that awaited us. The door rumbled upwards. Inside, the warehouse was dimly lit. Shadows danced on the walls, creating an eerie yet fascinating atmosphere. Dust motes danced in the air, catching the faint light. It was as if the warehouse itself was waking up from a long slumber, ready to reveal its secrets. And there, in the middle of it all, was our prize. Covered in a protective sheet, it stood like a monument to engineering excellence. A Formula One car. It was more beautiful than we could have imagined. The sleek design and powerful aura were breathtaking. Sleek lines, a low profile, and that unmistakable air of speed. Every detail was meticulously crafted, a testament to human ingenuity. This wasn't just a car, it was a work of art. Each curve and contour told a story of passion and precision. The doubts vanished, replaced by pure awe. We stood there mesmerized, knowing that we had just uncovered something truly extraordinary. The car was a masterpiece of engineering. Its carbon fiber body gleamed under the single light bulb. It felt strong yet incredibly light. This was technology at its finest. We were like kids in a candy store. We ran our hands along the car's curves. The air intakes gaped like the mouth of a hungry beast. The rear wing was enormous, a testament to the downforce it generated. This car was built for speed. We peered into the cockpit. It was cramped, functional, a space designed for one purpose, going fast. The steering wheel was a jumble of buttons and dials. What did they all do? We couldn't wait to find out. Section 4, Scars of Speed. The car wasn't pristine. It wore its history proudly. Scratches and scuffs on the bodywork hinted at past battles. This car had a story to tell. The tires were worn smooth, almost bald. They had been pushed to their limits, clinging to the asphalt of famous circuits. We imagined the roar of the engine, the smell of burning rubber. This car had seen it all, victories and defeats. It had been driven by legends. Now, it was ours. We were the next chapter in its incredible story. Section 5, Formula One to the shops. We had big plans for our new toy, a genuine Formula One car. It wasn't just any car, it was a marvel of engineering, a symbol of speed and precision. First things first, we needed to get it back to the UK. This wasn't a simple task. The logistics involved were mind-boggling. Transporting a Formula One car is no mean feat. Every step had to be meticulously planned and executed. The car had to be secured perfectly to avoid any damage. It was going to be an interesting journey home. From the transport truck to the cargo plane, every moment was filled with anticipation and excitement. Once home, the real fun would begin. We could hardly wait to see the reactions of our neighbors. We joked about using it for everyday tasks. Imagine running errands in a Formula One car. Imagine the looks on people's faces as we pulled up to the supermarket in a Formula One car. It would be the talk of the town. Maybe we'd build a giant garage for it. A space worthy of such a magnificent machine complete with all the amenities. Or maybe, just maybe, we'd ship it to our future penthouse in Dubai. The ultimate status symbol in the ultimate city. Could you imagine the view from the balcony with a Formula One car parked in the living room? It would be the epitome of luxury and extravagance. Dreams were made of this. The possibilities seemed endless, and our imaginations ran wild with the potential adventures. We had a Formula One car. The possibilities were endless. What an adventure! From the open road to the city streets, every moment promised excitement and thrill.
We all need a soul to rely on, a shoulder to cry on. I'm not gonna make it alone.